We're asked to find the terms below for the sequence defined by a sub 1 equals 1 and a sub n plus 1 equals 4 divided by a sub n plus 3. This is called a recursive formula because in order to find a term in the sequence, we must have the term before it. Whatever term a sub n plus 1 is, a sub n is the term before it. Let's write the formula for a sub 2. Notice for a sub 2, since 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, n is equal to 1. And therefore a sub 2 is equal to 4 divided by a sub n, which is a sub 1, plus 3. Again, notice how a sub 1 is a term right before a sub 2. And we know a sub 1 is equal to 1. Performing substitution for a sub 1 gives us 4 divided by 1 plus 3, which is equal to 7. And now we know a sub 2 is equal to 7. We can determine a sub 3. Notice for a sub 3, since 2 plus 1 is equal to 3, n is equal to 2, and therefore we have a sub 2 on the right. A sub 3 is equal to 4 divided by a sub 2 plus 3. Notice a sub 2 on the right is the term right before a sub 3 on the left. And we know a sub 2 is 7, which gives us 4 sevenths plus 3. Let's write 3 as a fraction with the denominator of 1. To add, we must obtain a common denominator, hopefully the least common denominator, which is 7. We need to write 3 over 1 as an equivalent fraction with the denominator of 7. And therefore we multiply the numerator and denominator by 7. Notice now we have a common denominator of 7, and the numerator is 4 plus 21, giving us 25 sevenths. And now let's determine a sub 4. Notice for a sub 4, since 3 plus 1 is equal to 4, n equals 3, and therefore we have a sub 3 on the right side of the equation to determine a sub 4. A sub 4 is equal to 4 divided by a sub 3 plus 3. We know a sub 3 is equal to 25 sevenths, which gives us 4 divided by 25 sevenths plus 3. Dividing by a fraction is equivalent to multiplying by the reciprocal, and therefore dividing by 25 sevenths is equivalent to multiplying by 7/25. Let's write 4 divided by 27 fifths as 4 over 1 times 7/25. And of course we still have plus 3. Multiplying the fractions, we have 28 25ths. And then plus 3, let's write plus 3 as plus 3 over 1. Notice now the least common denominator is 25. To write 3 over 1 as an equivalent fraction with the denominator of 25, we multiply the numerator and denominator by 25. This gives us 28 25ths plus 75 25ths, which equals 103 25ths. A sub 4 equals 103 25ths. I hope you found this helpful.